Okay, so we've seen the Mando special look, 1 minute long, so some people might be somewhat displeased by it. A lot of us were hoping to get a glimpse at Ahsoka, perhaps get a confirmation in regards to Sasha Banks playing the character of Sabine. None of that happened. Actually, well, maybe it did, because now we know that Mando is looking for other Mandalorians, which could imply that he wants to find Sabine. And again, I know that Sasha Banks could be playing anyone, like she could be playing an Inquisitor even. We don't know. But I'm pretty convinced Sabine is the one she's playing. It just makes sense, you know. Mando is looking for Jedi, and there are not many Jedi left in the galaxy. The only ones are Luke and Ahsoka, and guess what? Last time we've seen Ahsoka, she was with Sabine. Plus, Sabine is a Mando, so it all just adds up, and I'm pretty convinced Sabine will be the one who will lead us to Ahsoka. So, let's get into it. I'm gonna break down this thing. Okay, so the very first shot of the trailer, I think we've seen that shot in the previous one, and I think this is the best looking shot out of all the promo material that they've shown for this new season. It looks dope as hell, dude. So at the very start, we can hear one of the X-Wing pilots shouting, "Razor Crest, stand down," which means that Mando somehow got involved with the New Republic authorities. Now, the question is, why are they chasing him? Do they know about the child? Or is there another reason that we just don't know? I think it is likely he was simply out of options, being desperate, the Empire chasing him down. So he made contact with them and the whole thing maybe backfired. I guess we'll see. I think one of the episodes of the new season is titled The Republic, so I'm guessing that's when this shot is happening. Okay, so I don't think the crash we're seeing now is related to the X-Wing chase. It might, maybe, but it's happening definitely before or after. And there's some snowy planet that we're seeing. I'm pretty sure it's Ilum. I wasn't convinced before, but now after seeing even more footage, my money is on Ilum. I'm pretty convinced. Well, I guess we're back on Nevarro, the planet from the first season where the Imperial Enclave was, where Mando fought Moff Gideon and the Death Troopers. From the looks of it, he seeks help of Cara Dune and Moff Gideon. Why does he seek their help? I think it might be related to footage we're about to see when 3 of them are infiltrating an Imperial facility, but more on that later. I'm not sure if it happens before or after the X-Wing chase. Makes you wonder if the X-Wing pilot knew about the child and maybe the Republic is after Mando because of the child. I mean, for all we know, Mando might be the bad guy in Republic's eyes. He might be trying to get the child to Moff Gideon and not away from him. Okay, and that is Tatooine again, and I'm not sure how I feel about Tatooine appearing again in the show. Based on the first trailer, the shot with Tuscans, the promo material with the speeder bike, we know Mando is going back to Tatooine. Why is he going back there? I have no idea. I sure hope he does not crash there again, because that would be really strange. I'm guessing it might relate to Boba Fett. You know that last shot of the 5th episode of the first season with Fennec Shan's corpse? There is a guy approaching the corpse, and I'm pretty sure that was Boba Fett. That tease was such an obvious one. Now the question is, will they actually tie in a book to a TV series? Because they seem to be really afraid to do that for some reason in the past, so I'll be really surprised and amazed if that happens. Fingers crossed, guys. Long story short, there's a guy called Cobb Vanth and he has Boba's armor, so we don't know if Boba is alive or dead. I'm guessing they will bring him back eventually, and I'm thinking that is when they will bring him back, but again, we'll see.
If I can locate other Mandalorians, they can guide me.
And here you can see Mando repairing the Razor Crest, and I'm guessing this is a follow-up to the crash we've seen before in the trailer. I'm telling you, these are the Crystal Caves of Ilum, the ones we've seen in the Clone Wars and in Fallen Order. I think after they crash here, Baby Yoda will sense something and he will really want to go off. Mando will try to stop him, but he won't be able to. And Baby Yoda will find his own Kyber crystal, because as we know how Kybers work in the canon, Jedi sense them. You can't just go into a cave and find one. You have to actually hear it calling to you. Kyber chooses you as much as you choose it. This will be like the first stepping stone in Child's development of Force abilities. Obviously he won't be wielding a lightsaber anytime soon, but you know, I think he's meant to grow. That's what being a child is, it's growing, so he will somehow develop, and that is the first thing that he'll do, maybe on his own. So I'm calling it now, we might be seeing the child with a necklace of some sort at the end of the season. That's the duel again between two Gamorrean fighters. We've seen that shot before in the first trailer, and the species was first seen in Return of the Jedi in Jabba's palace, as you all probably will know. Oh yeah, and the whistling birds action when Baby Yoda is about to use his thingy to hide from the collateral damage, that's really awesome. Okay, and now we can see them escaping from somewhere, from the looks of it, an Imperial facility. And oh wait, maybe the Mithril, you know, the blue guy from the first season, was a prisoner there. Honestly, I don't care about it too much. The bigger question is, why are they at an Imperial facility? And I'm guessing it might somehow relate to the child. Perhaps the child was kidnapped and they are rescuing it. I don't know who else they might be busting out. They could be busting out some New Republic guy, we don't really know. Maybe a new character that will get introduced in the series. Honestly, it's hard to say at this point. It won't be easy though, this facility seems to be heavily protected. We can see the turbo laser turret that was on top of the Death Star and also used on different Imperial structures like the Edu facility. You can also see a scout trooper on his speeder bike to the side. And it looks like they have hijacked a K-79S80 transport that is used by stormtroopers and Imperial personnel. And I do believe its first appearance in the canon, like a visual appearance, was in Rebels. Again, these shots look like an Imperial prison of some sort. I really wonder how they will break into it and how Moff Gideon plays into all this. Whoa, okay, 4 TIE fighters. I mean, getting 1 TIE down is one thing, but getting 4 down? I don't know if Mando can do it alone with his jetpack. Maybe that's when the New Republic intervenes. Huh.
Here we go. The Mandalorian.
Alright guys, this is it. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments below, and may the Force be with you. Always.